All right, welcome race fans once again to MaxSpeedTV. It looks like we have a card number there. It does not have a name. The 45, I believe. Take a look here. That is Jason Deere here tonight. So again, thanks everybody for tuning in here tonight. It looks like we got a few people here watching. So again, thanks for tuning in. Before we go through all of the good stuff here, we want to go through all the sponsors that do help make MaxSpeedTV possible here for the broadcast. Of course, SimSpeedShop.com, HRE Motorsports, Elite 7 Racing, Virtual to Reality.tv, Dirtco Media House, and Ohio IndyCar League. Special shout out to all of those. On the racing side of things, we want to give a big shout out to T&D Rustic Decor. They are the title sponsor for this series here. This is the championship night. Here, $100 to win on the line. So somebody, whoever the race winner is, will be walking away with $100 in their pocket. And of course, TJ Woodworking. They are the title sponsor. Somebody will be crowned champion after tonight's race, and they will get a nice wooden plaque from TJ Woodworking. And here tonight, I don't see Gabe Gladfelter is indeed here. So right now the battle is between Gabe and Brett Osborne. So this could get interesting here. I believe Brett Osborne is 9 points away from the championship, or 19 points away from getting the championship. And it looks like we do have enough cars here. He could possibly walk away with the championship here tonight. As we do have, it looks like about 20 drivers, so just enough. If by some freak chance Gabe Gladfelter does finish dead last and Brett Osborne wins this, that may be his only shot here tonight to possibly walk away with the championship. It's going to be close, though, regardless. But we are here in practice for the moment. So, again, we do want to make sure everyone's tuning in here tonight. And definitely a big shout out to all the sponsors. But we're going to step away here for just a moment, and then we will be right back. Alright, folks, had to take care of some slight business there real quick, but we are back once again, and we do have the driver of the 115 machine, John Fiddler, with us here right now. So first off, John, we know y'all really like to drive the late models, so the sprints, we've heard you say they're not your thing, but we've seen you in victory lane with them and getting good finishes. So coming in tonight, we got a group of good drivers here, our weekly series here. Do you think you have anything for them? We see you're second fastest right now on the charts.
I don't know. Like you said, I'm a late model driver, and most of the team, Elite 7's, the late model drivers. But they're fun. They're fun to race, and we'll give her a shot here. There is some tough competition in here, so we'll see what happens.
Definitely going to be a very tough field here. We know a lot of people give crap to these younger kids here that are in here, but you do have Cole Newhoffen, a youngster, just ahead of you in first place. So, in your experience, you race with the older guys, the younger guys. It really doesn't matter at the end of the day. Or some of these new and up-and-coming drivers pretty good, and they could give you a run for your money.
Yeah, it don't matter what their age is. I mean, yeah, Cole, he's fast, and I know like Devin Borden, he's a younger guy. I've been racing with him for a long time, and when it first started, he was one of them guys that he was just everywhere, and now he's got it working, and it's fun to watch the younger guys go. And I mean, it's all new to all of us, so it doesn't matter the ages. If you're fast, you're fast. If you're not, you got work to do. That's how it goes.
Well, it definitely is. But we'll let you go here. We got about almost 5 minutes left here in practice. So any shout-outs or sponsors you want to give to get you here tonight? Again, it is 100 to win. So with any luck, you can walk away with that $100 in your pocket.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Elite 7 Racing, my team, a bunch of great guys. Water Truck Productions, Drew Hirchko, he makes paints and videos, does a great job. You, Charles, here at MaxSpeedTV, always a great broadcast, and I think that's about it.
All right. Well, again, folks, that was one of the Elite 7 drivers, John Fiddler, driving the 115 sprint car machine here tonight. We are going to step away again for just a minute. We have about 4 minutes left in practice, and then we will be right back with qualifying for a 50-lap feature here at Knoxville Raceway. All right, guys, we are back here with qualifying just about underway. We again have about 7 seconds or so, and we will go straight into qualifying here for the TND 360 Sprint Series presented by MaxSpeedTV. This is the season finale, 100th win here at Knoxville Raceway. All right, qualifying is underway. Let's go over here. We're going to check in with Brett Osborne coming out onto the track. He is currently sitting second in points. It may be very difficult for him to win the championship here tonight. Is again just not quite sure if he's going to be able to do so. He would have to finish first, with Gabe Glatfelter finishing dead last, and that may even result in a tie. And then we would have to resort back to looking at past finishes here tonight. So again, all of that will be determined here shortly, as it's going to be a very close one if that does happen. But I'm not sure if it will, as right now Brett Osborne going to put in a 17.100. And we'll take a look here. Corey Zatinsky, as we put up our driver bar, he just ran a 16.894. He is your fastest time here in the race so far. Again, Corey Zatinsky to the top, and now Cole Newhoffen's going to take to the top of the charts with a 16.739. So the youngster, Cole Newhoffen, putting on a fantastic run there, 0.091 faster than Corey Zatinsky. So we'll see here if he possibly could walk away with the win here. Roger Wagner currently third in points. He is now fourth fastest here in the charts with a 16.880. Gabe Glatfelter, again, your current points leader and possible champion here tonight, is third fastest with a 16.848 on his last lap. He'll complete one more right there. We'll see if he can do any better, and it doesn't look like he is going to. It looks like almost an identical time, to be exact. Let's take a look here and see John LaPresto currently in fifth place in the number 71 machine with a 16.925. He's going to shut it down. Right, again, Roger Wagner still in fourth. Ryan Pace right there. He did win last week in that 00 machine. He is currently setting a pretty fast pace right now with a 16.928, currently in sixth position. So we'll see if he can work his way back up here through the field again tonight to win. John Fiddler, we just talked to him. He's normally a late model driver, but currently he is sitting 11th on the grid with a 17.017, trying to put his hat in the bun for there, as Ryan Pace is going to run a little bit faster and get second place with a 16.811. That's going to put him again in second place outside pole as they run. Let's take a look back here. Landon Heidi currently in 19th place with a 17.596. We'll see if he can get up there a little bit higher. Jason Deere currently the only one behind him right now in 20th with 18.175. Hopefully, with any luck, we do not have too many cautions here tonight, as we are at the 2-minute mark. So we are going to shut the driver bar off and give us just a minute here. We'll be right back in about, I would say, a minute 46. This is when we're going to start for racing right after the national anthem.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right, just like that, checkered flag waves on qualifying. Your race is coming up next. Not sure why that does not say feature, but this is your feature race coming up next. So this should be a fantastic feature race here tonight. Again, may have made a slight judgment in error there with the overlays. We did put race in there instead of feature. It's not automated, so we can't fix it here tonight. But it doesn't matter. We are getting ready for some great racing right here. Again, at Knoxville Raceway for the season finale here of the TND 360 Sprint Car Series. Again, that is presented by TND Rustic Decor, and the champion of tonight's race, of the series anyway, will be walking away with a plaque from TJ Woodworking. So big shout out to them for sponsoring that. But we are getting here. Everyone is just about ready to take to the grid. Looks like we got about 20 drivers that are going to be starting here tonight. So somebody's going to be crowned a champion. Probably Gabe Glatfelter will be your champion at the end of the night. And currently, it looks like it is up for anybody here to determine who's going to walk away with the $100 in their pocket. So that's all coming up here in just a little bit. We are going to switch to TV1 here for you. And let's go through your HRE Motorsports starting grid, or starting on row 1. In first place is going to be the youngster of Cole Newhoffen. On his outside, last week's winner, the number 00 of Ryan Pace. Row 2 is going to be Corey Zatinsky and Gabe Glatfelter, your current points leader in the number 128. Row 3 is going to be Roger Wagner, currently third in points, and the 71 of John Lopresto. Row 4 is going to be Brett Osborne and Christopher Taggett. Row 5 is going to be Brandon Hope and K.R. Stolfus. Row 6 is going to be John Fiddler and Mike Peterson. Row 7 is going to be Dylan Fox and Paul Crumry. Row 8 is going to be Kyle Trevathan and Barry Hill. Or Phil, sorry about that, Barry. Barry Phil. Row 9 is going to be Devon Borden and Shane Neiswanger. Row 9 is going to be Landon Heidi and Jason Deere. And that is actually going to round out the field here tonight, as they are, looks like about one lap away from getting the green flag. You can see the fireworks shooting. This race is about to get started. Again, thanks everybody for tuning in here tonight. We do expect to see a fantastic race as they are getting ready here. Pace truck should be pulling off this time by, and we will get things started. We're going to switch back to our main race cam here as they are indeed getting ready to get this started. There they are pulling off back to the main cam and getting ready. Green flag is out. We're racing 50 laps here on the books tonight. We are on lap 1 of 50 right now. Looking back a little bit as they're going to cycle around here. We're going to take a look. There's the battle going on right now. Looks like Gabe Glatfelter and it looks like Roger Wagner to get a little tangled up there together, as Roger Wagner's going to shoot it through the middle, and he'll take third position now, so he's going to take that from Corey Zatinsky, but Corey Zatinsky's not going to give it up without a fight. He is going to get right back by him, but out front, caution number 1 is going to come out. Devin Borden going to get it. Well, let's go back and take a look and see what brought it on. What brought it on is we're looking on board with him. We do apologize for that view, but we'll see what happened here. from his point of view. Oh, gets into the back of somebody. Somehow everybody avoiding getting into him. Is again, that does bring out the caution as we go back up to live here. Go back up to your leader, Cole Newhoffen, and switch back to our main camera here. Actually, let's zoom out a little bit for you here. So very quickly, caution coming out here towards the back. It is Devin Borden going to be bringing out caution number 1 back in 20th position. And right now, 4 laps, what we're on right now. We've completed 3, and right now, Cole Newhoffen has led all 3 of them. All right, again, it looks like the lights are slowing. We're going to take one more lap around the track here before we get the green flag. So we'll see here if we can get going. We've completed only 3 laps, now 4 laps at the line. They're going to get double file here. It's almost going to be an original restart, but it's not. So we'll see if they are going to double back up or if they're going to go single file this time. It's kind of at race control's discretion if they go single or double, and it looks like they are going to go single file here. So a single file restart it is. Cole Newhoffen going to be leading them to the green flag here in about half a lap. All right, there it is. Green flag's out. We're back racing once again here in your feature race. Cole Newhoffen leads them to the green flag. Right behind them is Ryan Pace and Corey Zatinsky. These guys battling very good. Roger Wagner in 4th. Gabe Gladfelter, your points leader, back in 5th position. Everybody in those top 5 have kind of single filed out. So we're going to go back here and look a little bit further back as you see some battling going on right back here. As we switch to a different camera, that is KR Stolfus in the MaxSpeedTV number 77 here tonight. And you can look at these guys just duking it out right now as KR is trying to hold off Brandon Hope and Kyle Trevathan. But it's going to be very difficult. Those two are very fast drivers, especially Kyle Trevathan. We've watched him be very fast week in and week out as he's another one of those Elite 7 drivers. So let's go back and look at his point of view here for a minute. He's right back here. He is hanging on, trying to get that number 3 machine past the number 1 of Brandon Hope. Brandon Hope's just kind of hanging on, hoping he can stay ahead of him right now, as it looks like it is going to be past. Kyle Trevathan's going to get by him, as now KR Stolfus is going to go around there. He spun that car around. Not sure if he hit that berm or not, but he did go around. So once you don't normally see towards the back, Dylan Fox back here in 18th position right now, as he's driving the wheels off that thing, trying to get it up to the front, trying to get by the 49 of Shane Neiswanger. As they're all coming to the backstretch right now. And out front is that guy right there, Cole Newhoffen. And he is putting on a good run here as you see him coming to the backstretch. 1, 2, 3. They're all single file right here in the top. Probably 6 cars. Cole Newhoffen leading this race right now. Ryan Pace in 2nd. Roger Wagner made his way up to 3rd place right now. So far, we've only had 1 caution, and with any luck, we will keep it that way. Corey Zatinsky in 4th place right now as you see him. Gabe Gladfelter in 5th. Brett Osborne in 6th. Your 2nd position right now in the point standings. Right in front of him is the championship leader right now in the points, Gabe Gladfelter, in 5th position. He needs to hang on to that. If he does, he will be your champion here tonight at the end of the night. So a big shout out to him for doing so. Consistency has paid off for him, as it looks like he probably will be crowned champion. But it doesn't matter for him right now. What matters is Cole Newhoffen. He is in the hot seat trying to win this race and see if he can get $100 in his pocket for the season finale here at Knoxville Raceway. He is currently led every lap, 13 led so far, as now it's going to be 14 as we're on lap 15 of 50. So still plenty of laps here to go as we are green once again. It looks like we got the number 3 on the wing back there. I'm not sure who that was. Somebody going slow there. Let's go back and take a look. That is the 45 of Jason Deere taking it to pit road. Not sure what's happening there, but it looks like his night may be over as he's already 1 lap down. Not sure, maybe he ran out of fuel or what happened. Checking in, though, Roger Wagner. He has got company coming from Corey Zatinsky for 3rd position. Can he hold him off is the question. And that is going to be a tough question here. Corey Zatinsky, we watched him race so many times. Zatinsky is a rocket ship, and it looks like he is definitely catching Roger Wagner right now as they get together, and that's going to hurt Zatinsky. Caution comes out, and we'll go back and check here. It looks like some other people getting involved in it as well. Major contact back here. But we'll go back and take a look at that here in a second. As if we can find Zatinsky, there he is. Let's go back and take a look and see what happened. Oh, we may have to go back just a little bit more here, folks. As we will here go back. Again, we're riding on board here with the 57 of Corey Zatinsky to see exactly what happened from his point of view. And as we go around, he gets together with Roger Wagner, getting the worst end of the deal. But I'm not exactly sure what happened here. We'll see. Here he is coming in right about here. Oh, gets into Roger Wagner. And that sends both of them spinning. But Roger Wagner is going to get the better end of the deal here. As now we go check in with the 10 car of Devin Borden, who also went over. He gets that thing back on his wheels and keeps going. So two different incidents there that bring out a caution. And so we go back up to live here. We're going to go to Cole Newhoffen as we're riding on board with him at the moment. Again, we're riding on board with him with the SimSpeedShop.com onboard camera running with the number 88, Cole Newhoffen here. And we'll start this restart with him and see if anybody can get by him. He has currently led 19 laps of the 20. Is what we're on right now, as he's going to pass the line and lead his 20th lap of this race. Still 31 laps to go here in your feature race. There it is. Green flag is out. We're racing once again here in your feature race as you are riding again on board with the SimSpeedShop.com on board camera here with Cole Newhoffen as he is leading. We're going to jump back here to Ryan Pace and the T&D Rustic Decor on board camera as you see him trying to run down Cole Newhoffen. Newhoffen has a sizable lead at the moment here. So we will switch over to our other camera here for the day and see as caution's going to come out once again, and it's going to be Paul Crumrye this time. Let's go back and take a look. What happened here? We'll go back. Paul Crumrye battling to see just what happened. Oh, K.R. Stolfus gets into him hard, slamming him into the inside wall. And that is going to give him a ton of damage. The front of that car is completely gone. Again, K.R. Stolfus getting into Paul Crumrye. As we go back to the leaders here, we'll go back to live. Cole Newhoffen still out front here. Let's take a look at our cautions. That's our third caution of the night here, as we now have 16 cars left on the track. 8 laps under caution here, 27 laps to go in your feature race. All right, again, thanks everybody for tuning in here tonight. This is not the only race we have going on here. Earlier, we did have Rudy still doing a broadcast. That one must have wrapped up, as I see he is in chat with us here tonight. So don't forget, for all you people that just don't go to bed like the rest of us or just stay up late, we do have the Northwest Xfinity Series coming up at 10:30 Central, and definitely be tuning into that because we do have some new additions to the overlays we're going to be showing off in that race. At least one, and we'll see how much we can have. Not sure if Jason from iBog is here tonight. He may be off. I know he was grabbing something to eat. But regardless if he's here, we may have more than one thing, but we at least have one new feature to show off there. It looks like a jump there from the 88. But regardless, green flag is out. 26 of 50 is underway, so we're halfway home here, folks, with this race. As we're going to take a little bit wider angle here, you can see he's got a sizable lead. Looking back to second is Ryan Pace, Roger Wagner in third, and that's where the battle really starts between Roger Wagner, Gabe Glatfelter, and Brett Osborne. So Osborne and Gabe Glatfelter running right now. Again, Gabe Glatfelter in the 128, Brett Osborne in the 9, and that's first and second in the points and third in the points, all battling side by side right now for third, fourth, and fifth here in the race. Again, first, second, third in points, all battling right there up at the front. And look who's marching his way to the front. It is the 115 of John Fiddlers. We're going to zoom in for you just a little bit here. Again, it looks like John Fiddler may make his way, and he's going to make his presence known here as he's going to try to get by the 9 of Osborne for fifth position. Very good driver. Kyle Trevathan, he finally got that number 3 up to the front, and he is going to try to power his way up there as well, as he is definitely putting together a good run. Christopher Taggett, haven't talked about him a lot here in the race in that number 26 machine, as he is moving forward to the front as well right now in 8th position, as he has the number 1 of Brandon Hope right behind him. Mike Peterson, another one we haven't got to talk about a whole lot tonight in that number 20 Dr. Pepper machine, as he is bringing that thing to the front as well. Dylan Fox putting together another good run as well in the number 99 machine. K.R. Stolfus, we did see him spin earlier. He is currently on the lead lap. It wasn't necessarily a full spin, as he did recover from it, but did get out of shape. He also got into Paul Crumry, so that didn't do too much damage to his car. Unfortunately, Corey Zatinsky is out of this race. Jason Deere out of the race. Paul Crumry is sitting on pit road, so his night is done as well as Devin Borden. He is out of this race. Sitting in 16th place on the track right now is Barry Field, currently, again, back in 16th. John Lopresto, we find him here. He's currently 13th. He's another one that we usually see a little bit higher up in the race, but currently back in 13th position, so just not having the night he probably wanted here tonight. But all around a very fast driver, and we'll do look to see him advancing in future races. I do look to see him in victory lane. But out front, still 34 laps led as the caution comes out. And we'll take a look to see who it is. It's going to be several cars. This time it was Cole Newhoven out front, but let's go back and take a look and see what happened. What happened here? K.R. Stolfus may have just kind of got mixed up in this, as we'll see here what happened to all of these guys. Is they're all on pit road? Not sure. Oh, major contact there. Let's go back here. Several cars getting involved in this. Let's go back here just a few more seconds and see what happened. And while we're at it, take a look. This is with Christopher Taggett. We'll get a different perspective of this caution to see what brought it out, as hopefully we can get to this before green flag comes back out. But again, you're running with Christopher Taggett this time to see kind of just what happened here. Bam! Gets into the 99. Looked like he might have been trying to get to pit road. And K.R. Stolfus gets into Mike Peterson. So a huge wreck there. Looks like in turn 4. So again, I am not sure what happened there, as several cars get mangled up there together in turn 4. Taking a look, that is the 4th caution of the night here for 11 laps. 14 laps to go, and the lights are still on, so we are going to go racing again with about 12 laps to go here in your feature race. So again, major wreck there involving 4 cars. It looks like Mike Peterson, K.R. Stolfus, his night is done. He is out of the race. Mike Peterson out as well. Dylan Fox somehow getting in there, but he is back on the track, and Christopher Taggett able to keep going just with no front of that car. So what a good job for those. Hopefully they can hang on to some positions here, but major damage to a lot of cars. All right, there it is once again. Green flag is back out. Top 3 back up on the overlay for you. And we are racing, and here comes Ryan Pace. He's going to try to make himself known again, make it 2 in a row here as Cole Newhoffen edges him out just slightly there on the backstretch. But we're coming up to the line. Can he hold him off? That's where it matters. And it looks like they're going to drag race, but that time by, it's going to go to Ryan Pace for the lead. Again, your new leader here in the race is Ryan Pace in that 00 machine, and he is going to edge out Cole Newhoffen. That would be such a disappointment, as a caution is going to come out once again. As we'll take a look here and see. I don't see who it is here. Not sure who it is. Roger Wagner towards the back of this field. Again, not sure who it is. They got it spun around, just maybe in a self-spin. So we will go back up to the front. That's where we want to pay attention to, as this could get very interesting right now. Let's take a look at our top 5 after 40 laps completed. It is now Ryan Pace out front for his 2nd lap, followed by Cole Newhoffen, Gabe Glatfelter, Brett Osborne, and Brandon Hope are your top 5 drivers after 40 laps completed. Right now, it's going to be 9 to go at the line, and we are not going green just yet. So let us know in chat, do you have a favorite driver here you want to win? Do you have someone you're just rooting for? You may not even know them. Just a particular paint job you like, whatever it happens to be. Do you have a favorite family member, maybe friend that you're rooting for? Let us know in chat, as this race is winding down right now, as we have 9 laps to go. Now 8 laps to go here in your feature race. All right, this time by, we should get the green flag. The question is, can the youngster Cole Newhoffen get back by Ryan Pace here for the win? Gabe Glatfelter in the top 3. Green flag is out. We are racing once again, and Ryan Pace gets a huge lead. That's the car we want to watch right there. The 88 of Cole Newhoffen. Can he get by Ryan Pace for the win here tonight? Again, $100 on the line. But your unofficial champion right there for the series, running currently in 3rd, that is Gabe Glatfelter, as he is running 3rd place right now on the track, and 1st in the points, with Brett Osborne right behind him in 4th place, and he's currently right behind him on the point standings as well by 19 points, and it looks like he'll be finishing 20 points behind him if they finish as they run currently right now. But Ryan Pace looks to set the pace, as he is out front, coming up on 4 to go here in your feature race. The question is, can he hang on to it? Gabe Glatfelter is going to get into the wall, and that's going to cost him 1 spot. Brett Osborne's going to get by him and take that position from 3rd place from him. If he can do it, that'll be his 2nd 3rd place finish here in a row. So what a run for this young man here tonight. Very young for that matter. And he is running in 3rd place right now. Cole Newhoffen still trying to run down the 00 of Ryan Pace, and it looks like he may be doing it. 0.483 seconds separate him. He's going to take to the high side, and it looks like Ryan Pace is going to go to the bottom. He's going to cut that lead to 0.333, now 0.433 once again. Ryan Pace is able to hold on, but he does not need to go on the bottom. He lost a lot of time there to the 88 of Newhoffen when he did. So he's going to hang it up on the top once again. And it looks like there it is again, 0.333 seconds behind. White flag is in the air, 1 lap away from Ryan Pace winning this race and collecting that $100. So if he can hang on to it for half a lap here as they are coming out of turn 4, it looks like your race winner will be Ryan Pace. He's going to walk away with $100 in his pocket here tonight. And don't forget, right behind them, just a little ways, he may win the race, but that driver right there, in the 128 is going to be your season champion here tonight. Again, that plaque will be sponsored by TJ Woodworking, so big shout out to him. But Ryan Pace is going to be your race winner. It looks like he's going to do some celebrating before we get to the post-race show. So again, we will be right back here in just a few moments as we're going to get to the post-race show, top 3 interviews, race results, and all of that good stuff as we're going to watch him do some serious donuts out there in that sprint car. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here with your post-race show. Seems like the second week in a row, we have the number 9 of Brett Osborne finishing in 3rd place. First off, you almost had 4th, but unfortunately, Gabe, for him, did get into the wall, and that lets you by to get a top 3 finish. Good news, you got a top 3 finish here tonight to end strong. Not enough to secure the championship here tonight, but overall, you finished 2nd in points out of 40 or 53 different drivers. So, how does it feel to finish that strong against some of these strongest drivers here on iRacing?
It's definitely cool. Not really ever racing the sprint car in this game. And then coming in here, being able to mix it up with these guys, it feels pretty cool.
Well, definitely a good run for you here. We do have another broadcast to get to, so we don't want to keep everyone here too long. But any sponsors or shout-outs you want to give for finishing 3rd place here tonight and 2nd overall in the point standings?
Yeah, I'd like to thank CTB and MaxSpeedTV for putting this thing on.
All right. Well, again, congrats on the 3rd place finish here tonight. Finishing in 2nd here tonight, a good run. A bit disappointing that you finished 2nd. You led 38 laps here. Cole Newhoffen, first off, how does it feel to finish 2nd, but you were so close to winning 1st place?
Well, it sucks. My setup faded towards the end of the race, and people complaining about that restart. But I thought it was just racing.
Definitely not what you want to see leading the most laps here tonight to have your setup fade. But unfortunately, it is part of racing. It does happen. So looking back for possible next season or any future races you're going to do at this track with that setup that's open setup racing, did you learn anything that you might tweak on the car to make it not fade towards the end of the run?
Yeah, I think I put a little less stagger to make it good in the beginning of the run than towards the end of the run. At the end of the run, I just got really tight.
Well, it definitely a good lesson. You learned something here, so that's always a good thing. We'll probably see you in victory lane before you know it here in another race with that knowledge you learned here tonight. But obviously, we know you have some sponsors and shout-outs you want to give, so who would those be for that 2nd place finish here tonight?
Sim Speed Shop and Team Friday for sponsoring me.
All right. And again, our race winner, Ryan Pace, jumped out of TeamSpeak before we could get a interview with him. So, unfortunately, we do not have that. But we do have your champion here of the point standings, Gabe Glatfelter. So, first off, you're the champion. You're going to be getting a nice plaque from TJ Woodworking. We'll get all the information we need from you after the broadcast. Here in the next day or so anyway. Get that designed and get it out to you. So first off, how does it feel to be the season champion here for the first season?
It feels great. Really wasn't expecting it. I was just trying to be consistent and stay out of trouble, and I guess it paid off.
It definitely did, and not sure if you've seen the Facebook page. We did post Chuck Kemper's one from last season 4 of 2017 from the Truck Series. They are some fantastic looking plaques. We opted to go with that. One, because we wanted to do, obviously, working with TJ Woodworking for sponsoring it. And, you know, money fades. Although Ryan Pace will be getting that $100, you get a trophy or a plaque that you can hang on your wall or put on a shelf for a lifetime. That will keep forever. It is a really nice piece of wood that he engraves this into. Do you have any special place you think you're going to put it, or you got to build a shelf for it?
Yeah, I'll probably put it in my man cave down in the basement. So, looking forward to it. Hadn't really no idea that there was any kind of award or trophy involved, but that's awesome. Thank you guys.
Well, definitely, we kind of kept it a little secret there. We just picked it up actually towards the end of the season anyway. But yeah, definitely, if you get a chance, everyone go check out TJ Woodworking. They do ship, and they have some awesome looking stuff, whether it's, you know, favorite football teams, basketball, whatever it is. They can engrave it into wood, and it actually comes custom painted, so that looks really good when they get painted and everything. But again, we don't want to keep anyone here too long. We do have another broadcast to get to too. So any sponsors or shout outs you want to give for the championship here?
Just want to thank everybody involved in the league and the broadcast for putting it on. It was a lot of fun, and look forward to the next season.
Indeed, we will be back for season 2. Did cut it a week short here, but it doesn't matter. I don't think anybody would have caught you anyway. You were about 20 points ahead. So again, you are the season champion. But before we sign off for the night, we just have 2 more pieces of business to take care of. Of course, one of those being your unofficial race results. Again, barring any race control issues, coming away with the win here tonight and the $100 purse is Ryan Pace. Second place, Cole Newhoff. Third place, Brett Osborne. Fourth place, Gabe Glatfelter. And rounding out your top 5 is Brandon Hope. Sixth place goes to Kyle Trevathan. Seventh place, John Lopresto. Eighth place, John Fiddler. Ninth place, Roger Wagner. And 10th place, Shane Nicewanger. 11th place goes to Christopher Taggett. 12th place, Landon Heidi. 13th, Barry Phil. We are not on our A game here today. 14th, Dylan Fox. 15th, KR Stolves. 16th goes to Mike Peterson. 17th, Paul Crumry. 18th, Devin Borden. 19th, Corey Zatinsky. And rounding out your 20th place is Jason Deere. So not the run he wanted here tonight, but he'll be back and put on another great run. As always, I want to thank all the sponsors here that make MaxSpeedTV possible. Sim Speed Shop, HRE Motorsports, Elite 7 Racing, Virtual 2 Reality .TV, Dirt Co Media House, and Ohio IndyCar League. And on the racing side of things, big shout out to T&D Rustic, of course, for being the title sponsor of this series and the Truck Series on a Sunday afternoon. And TJ Woodworking, again, we'll be getting with him to get Gabe his nice looking plaque that we have seen some before. So a big shout out to them for that. So it looks like, give us 1 second, we may have our race winner here with us. And it does indeed. We do have our race winner here, so let's pull him to the booth. All right, it is no worries there, Ryan. You got a copy?
Yeah, I do. Sorry for bailing earlier. I didn't realize this was going on.
All right, hey, no problem. But since you are here, you are the race winner, and I'm not sure if you were aware. You may be. Hopefully you were. This was for $100 as well, so You didn't win the championship like Gabe did, but you win $100 via PayPal or your iRacing credit, whichever you want. So how does it feel to get the win and walk away with that $100 tonight?
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. I'm glad you guys put that up. It's a pretty big paying race on iRacing. Yeah, as far as the race went, I wasn't sure if I was going to get color or not. He was pretty strong there the first 30, and then it seemed like my car kind of started coming to me and was trying different lines behind him and just kind of snuck one on him on the restart and then was able to stay in front of him.
Yeah, definitely, and we were just talking to you, if I recall correctly, you won last week too, so 2 in a row. This one probably a little bit bigger. There was some payout on the line. So as always, we like to know, do you have any plans for that $100 that you plan on spending it all, or is it going to come right back into racing?
Yeah, I don't really know. It'll probably stay in iRacing somewhere. Give it out in a league or something. I don't know. But yeah, I appreciate you guys putting that up. That's cool.
All right. Well, again, good that we did get an interview with you there. Any sponsors or shout out you want to give for that win here tonight?
No real sponsors. Just shout out to Farlow Motorsports.
All right. Again, that was Ray Farlow Motorsports, a very fast team in here. So we've seen several of their drivers. Ray Farlow, definitely. We've seen him race a very fast driver as well. But already gone through the results and your sponsors. So that is going to do it on behalf of TND, RusticDecor.com, 360 Sprint Series, and MaxSpeedTV. We will see you all at the next race, which is probably here in about an hour and a half, with the Northwest Xfinity Series live from Atlanta Motor Speedway. So that's coming up again here in just about an hour and a half. So we'll see you there.